Ever caught someone's eye across a crowded room, that fleeting moment of connection that sparks a flicker of curiosity? Have you ever wondered if there's a hidden message in that shared glance, a secret language unspoken? Can a simple smile, a casual conversation, or an offhand remark truly conceal deeper, more profound feelings? Today, we're diving headfirst into a world where actions often speak louder than words, where subtle gestures and unspoken cues reveal the truth hidden beneath a veneer of nonchalance. Stick around as we unravel the intricate tapestry of human interaction, exploring 12 subtle signs a woman might be into you, but is consciously or subconsciously trying not to show it, perhaps due to fear of rejection, social anxieties, or simply wanting to maintain a sense of mystery. And if you think you've experienced any of these signs before, wait until you hear the last one. It might just change the way you interpret every interaction, transforming your understanding of human connection and the subtle dance of attraction. Welcome to our deep dive into the subtle language of attraction. It's a common, almost universal scenario. You meet someone, there's an undeniable spark, a palpable chemistry that ignites between you, but you can't quite decipher if the feeling is mutual. Is she just being friendly, polite, and engaging, or is there something more to her smiles and glances, a deeper level of interest simmering beneath the surface? Is she dropping subtle hints, hoping you'll pick up on them, or are you simply projecting your own desires onto her actions? Today, we're not just telling you what these signs are, we're equipping you with the keys to interpret them accurately, providing you with a framework for understanding the nuances of female behavior and the complexities of human interaction. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge and insight to read between the lines, to decipher the unspoken cues, and possibly recognize if someone special is sending you signals, hoping you'll reciprocate their interest and take the connection to the next level. Let's get started, shall we? Let's begin with the power of a smile. Sign number 1, the meaningful smile. Let's start with something as seemingly simple yet profoundly significant as a smile. In the intricate dance of attraction, a smile can be your first clue, your initial indication that someone is receptive to your presence and open to further interaction. However, not all smiles are created equal. There's a vast spectrum of smiles, ranging from polite, perfunctory gestures to genuine, heartfelt expressions that radiate warmth and affection. When a woman likes you but is trying not to show it overtly, her smile can be a particularly revealing clue. Pay close attention to how she smiles when she sees you, when you enter a room, or when you engage in conversation. Is it a mere polite curve of the lips, a fleeting acknowledgement of your presence, or does her entire face light up, crinkling around her eyes, reaching her eyes with a genuine warmth and sparkle? This kind of smile, especially if it's consistently more radiant and expressive around you than it is with others, suggests more than just platonic friendliness. It's like a ray of sunshine reserved just for your presence, a subtle indication that you elicit a positive emotional response in her, making her feel happy, comfortable, and perhaps even a little excited. Remember, in the intricate dance of attraction, a smile is often the first step, the initial invitation to connect and explore a potential relationship. So, next time you see her, take a moment to truly notice her smile, to observe its nuances and interpret its underlying message. It might be telling you a story she's not yet ready to speak aloud, a story of hidden interest and burgeoning attraction. A genuine smile can convey volumes about a person's inner feelings, expressing everything from happiness and amusement to affection and admiration. It's a powerful tool of nonverbal communication that can bridge divides, build rapport, and ignite the sparks of attraction. A smile is a subtle yet compelling signal that cannot be faked easily, and indicates a level of comfortability and a desire to connect. So, now we move to the way she moves. Sign number 2, hairplay and mirroring body language. Have you ever noticed her running her fingers through her hair while talking to you, seemingly lost in thought or engaged in a moment of quiet contemplation? This classic gesture, often associated with femininity and allure, is more than just a casual habit or a way to relieve nervous energy. It's a subconscious act of grooming, often a telltale sign of attraction. Women tend to touch their hair, twirl it around their fingers, or even flick it back with a playful toss when they're around someone they're interested in, someone they want to impress. This behavior stems from a primal instinct to enhance their appearance and project an image of health, vitality, and attractiveness. By drawing attention to their hair, a woman is subconsciously signaling her interest and inviting you to notice her, to see her as desirable. Equally telling, and perhaps even more revealing, is the concept of mirroring body language. Mirroring happens when she subconsciously copies your body language, mirroring your movements and gestures in a subtle and almost imperceptible way. If you lean in during a conversation, she leans in as well, creating a sense of intimacy and connection. If you cross your legs, she does the same, establishing a sense of synchronicity and rapport. This mirroring is a sign of unconscious rapport and deep connection, reflecting her interest and her subconscious desire to be in sync with you, to establish a sense of harmony and understanding. It's a subtle yet powerful signal that speaks volumes about her interest and her willingness to connect with you on a deeper level. Think of it as a silent conversation, a subconscious dialogue that unfolds between you, communicating a shared sense of connection and mutual attraction. So, next time you're in conversation with her, take a casual glance at her actions, observe her body language, and pay attention to any subtle cues she might be sending. Is she playing with her hair more than usual, twirling it around her fingers or tossing it back with a playful flick? Is her body language a mirror image of yours, reflecting your movements and gestures in a subtle and almost unconscious way? These are silent signals, possibly indicating a hidden attraction, a subconscious desire to connect and explore a potential relationship. As the saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and in the realm of attraction, mirroring body language is a potent indicator of unspoken interest and burgeoning connection. This shows that the woman is paying attention and feels some connection to you, that she can mimic your movement without conscious decision. Speaking of unconscious decisions, there's another tell when it comes to how she carries herself around you. Sign number 3, exposing her neck. In part 3, we explore a gesture that's often overlooked, yet highly significant in the language of attraction, the exposure of the neck. At first glance, it might seem like a simple, even unconscious action, a mere postural adjustment or a way to alleviate discomfort. However, in the language of body signals, a woman exposing her neck is quite meaningful, conveying a message of vulnerability, trust, and openness. This gesture can manifest in various ways, from tilting her head back in a graceful, almost regal manner to wearing attire with open necklines that accentuate the curve of her neck. It can also involve brushing her hair aside to reveal the delicate skin of her neck, drawing attention to this vulnerable and often erogenous zone. Why is this gesture so significant? The neck is a vulnerable area, a sensitive and exposed part of the body that's often associated with sensuality and intimacy. By exposing her neck, she's subconsciously displaying vulnerability and openness towards you, signaling that she feels safe, comfortable, and trusting in your presence. It's a sign of trust and can be seen as an unspoken invitation to get closer, to breach the physical and emotional barriers that separate you. This action is rooted in primal instincts, harking back to our evolutionary past, where showing the neck was a sign of submission and openness in the animal kingdom. These instincts subtly play into human interactions as well, influencing our behavior and shaping our perceptions of attraction and intimacy. The neck is an important and sensitive erogenous zone that when exposed means that there is a level of trust. The exposure of the neck indicates there is a certain level of comfort and an invitation for intimacy. So, the next time you're interacting with her, observe if she often exposes her neck in your presence, tilting her head back, wearing open necklines, or brushing her hair aside to reveal the delicate skin of her neck. It could be a subtle yet potent indicator of her interest and comfort level with you, a silent message of trust and openness that speaks volumes about her feelings. The next subtle giveaway involves one of our primary senses, sight. Sign number 4, quick glances. When a woman likes you but is trying not to show it overtly, her eyes can become a telltale heart, betraying her true feelings despite her best efforts to conceal them. Pay close attention to how often she glances your way, catching glimpses of you from across the room or stealing quick peeks when you're not looking. These fleeting looks are more than just casual observation or random visual distractions, they are the windows to a hidden interest, a subtle yet powerful way of connecting with you without revealing her true emotions. It's a careful game of gaze and retreat, a delicate dance of attraction in which she looks at you to connect, to gauge your presence and assess your mood, yet quickly diverts her gaze to maintain a sense of mystery and avoid revealing her hand. Understanding the role of eye contact in human psychology is key here. Direct eye contact can be intense and revealing, creating a sense of intimacy and vulnerability that can be both exhilarating and unnerving. If she's interested in you, she might find it challenging to maintain direct eye contact for extended periods, due to the overwhelming emotions involved, the fear of rejection, and the desire to avoid appearing too forward. So, instead, she opts for brief, shy glances, stealing quick peeks when she thinks you're not looking, savoring those fleeting moments of connection before quickly averting her gaze. If you catch her eyes darting in your direction and then swiftly pulling away, especially when your gazes meet, it's a significant indicator that she is interested in you. These quick glances are her subtle way of connecting with you, of acknowledging your presence and expressing her interest, while simultaneously trying to mask her true feelings and maintain a sense of control. They are fleeting yet potent indicators of her hidden attraction, silent messages that speak volumes about her unspoken desires. "The eyes can't lie" is a common saying that holds truth to the intensity and intimacy of a shared look. Now, in addition to her vision, what does her body do? Sign number 5, lip licking and nervous gestures. When a woman is attracted to someone but trying to keep it under wraps, her body language often betrays her feelings, revealing her true emotions despite her best efforts to conceal them. Lip licking is one such cue, a subtle yet often unconscious gesture that can signal a range of emotions, from nervous anticipation to suppressed desire. While lip licking can be a casual habit or a way to alleviate dry lips, when done frequently in your presence, it can be a sign of nervous anticipation or an unconscious attempt to draw attention to her lips, a classic sign of attraction. The lips are an erogenous zone, and drawing attention to them is a primal way of signaling sexual interest and inviting intimacy. Another telltale sign is nervousness, which can manifest in various ways, from fidgeting and playing with her jewelry or clothes to stuttering slightly or becoming unusually animated. These signs of nervousness are especially telling if they seem to occur primarily around you, suggesting that your presence elicits a heightened emotional response in her, making her feel both excited and anxious. It's as if her body and mind are in a state of excitement and anxiety, unsure of how to deal with the mixed emotions she's feeling, the desire to connect with you and the fear of rejection. The classic signs of anxiety are the tells that will reveal the truth when someone is interested in you. So, the next time you're around her, observe these subtle signs, paying attention to any nervous habits or unconscious gestures she might be displaying. Does she lick her lips more frequently when talking to you, or does she unconsciously touch her lips with her fingers? Do her hands tremble slightly, or does she seem unusually fidgety, playing with her jewelry or adjusting her clothes? These small but significant actions could be her body's way of expressing hidden feelings, revealing her true emotions despite her best efforts to conceal them. We see how her body unconsciously acts, let's analyze what it can tell us when she makes more conscious efforts to be inviting to you. Sign number 6, inviting body language. Body language often speaks volumes about a person's feelings, sometimes even more eloquently than words. For a woman who likes you but is trying not to show it overtly, her body language can send subtle yet unmistakable signals of interest, revealing her true emotions despite her efforts to conceal them. Look for gestures that seem welcoming and open, indicating that she's receptive to your presence and interested in connecting with you. These inviting gestures can include leaning in closer during conversations, creating a sense of intimacy and connection. Uncrossing her arms to reveal an open posture, signaling that she's relaxed, comfortable, and receptive to your advances. Pointing her feet towards you, unconsciously directing her energy and attention in your direction. These actions suggest that she is not just engaged in the conversation but also physically drawn towards you, feeling a sense of connection and attraction. An inclined posture or open arms indicate that she is receptive to your presence and possibly interested in more than just a casual interaction, signaling that she's open to the possibility of a deeper connection. On the flip side, defensive body language, like crossed arms or feet pointed away, often indicates disinterest or a desire to maintain distance, suggesting that she's feeling uncomfortable or unwilling to connect. So, when you're with her, take note of how she positions herself, paying attention to her overall posture and body language. Does she seem to be physically opening up to you, leaning in closer, uncrossing her arms, and pointing her feet in your direction? Her inviting body language could be a subtle yet clear indication of her interest, a silent message that speaks volumes about her unspoken feelings. Her memory can be a valuable tool to reveal if she likes you. Let's see how. Sign number 7, remembering small details. When a woman likes you but is trying to conceal it, one of the subtle yet powerful signs is her ability to remember the little things about you, seemingly insignificant details that you might have mentioned in passing. This is more than just good memory or a natural talent for recalling information, it's about the attention she pays to what you say and do, the genuine interest she takes in your life and your experiences. Notice if she recalls small details from your past conversations, bringing up topics you discussed weeks or months ago. Does she remember your favorite book that you mentioned in passing, or recall your dog's name even though you only told her once? This level of attentiveness goes beyond general politeness or social courtesy, it shows she's genuinely interested in you and your life, that she values your thoughts and feelings and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. These small memories are her way of indirectly expressing her interest, of showing that she's listening, paying attention, and valuing your words. It expresses what matters to you also matters to her. The small things are often the most meaningful. She's paying attention, valuing your words, and perhaps hoping to connect with you on a deeper level, building a foundation of shared experiences and mutual understanding. Remember, it's often the little things that say the most, the small gestures and subtle actions that reveal the depth of a person's feelings. So, next time you're chatting, pay attention to how much she remembers, observing whether she recalls small details from your past conversations or brings up topics you discussed weeks ago. It might reveal more than you expect, providing a subtle yet powerful indication of her hidden interest and her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. Now, in addition to remembering you, where does she put herself around you? Sign number 8, choosing to sit near you. It's a simple yet significant action, a seemingly innocuous decision that can reveal a hidden depth of feeling. When a woman likes you but is trying not to show it overtly, her choice of where to sit can be a telling sign, a subtle indicator of her interest and her desire to be near you. It's not just about finding a convenient spot or a comfortable chair, it's about proximity to you, about consciously or subconsciously positioning herself within your sphere of influence. Pay attention to her seating choices in different scenarios, observing where she chooses to sit in various settings. Be it at work, in a classroom, at social gatherings, or even on public transportation, does she often choose a spot close to you, even when there are other options available, other seats that might be more comfortable or convenient? This consistent pattern isn't just coincidence or random chance, it's a deliberate decision, a conscious or subconscious choice to position herself within your immediate vicinity. Sitting near you allows her to be in your immediate environment, to engage more easily in conversations, to share mutual experiences, and to bask in your presence. It's a subtle way of saying she enjoys your company and wants to be close without making it too overt, a silent message that conveys her interest without explicitly stating it. So, the next time you find yourselves in the same room, take a moment to see where she chooses to sit, observing whether she gravitates towards you or deliberately positions herself at a distance. It could be a quiet yet clear indication of her interest, a subtle signal that speaks volumes about her unspoken feelings. How about when she is near you, and she compliments you, how does that indicate she is interested? Sign number 9, indirect compliments. When a woman likes you but is trying not to make it obvious or appear too forward, her compliments may be subtle and cleverly woven into conversations, disguised as casual remarks or offhand observations. These aren't direct praises or overt declarations of admiration, rather, they're nuanced and often come across as casual remarks, cleverly disguised compliments that subtly acknowledge your strengths and positive qualities. Listen for comments that point out your strengths or positive qualities but in a roundabout way, avoiding direct praise or overt flattery. For example, she might commend your sense of humor in a group setting, praising your ability to make others laugh and brighten the mood. She might appreciate your insights during a discussion, acknowledging your intelligence, knowledge, and ability to articulate complex ideas. These compliments are often presented in a manner that doesn't scream, "I like you," but rather suggests an admiration for your qualities, a quiet acknowledgement of your strengths and positive attributes. She wants to give you recognition and appreciation, but she is taking a cautious approach. Paying attention to these indirect compliments is crucial. They're her way of expressing admiration without exposing her true feelings, of showing her appreciation for your qualities without risking direct rejection. It's a safe way for her to show she's impressed by you, acknowledging your strengths and positive attributes without revealing her hand. So, next time you're conversing, tune into the subtleties of her words, paying attention to any compliments hidden in plain sight, subtly acknowledging your strengths and positive qualities. The compliments hidden in plain sight might reveal her hidden interest, providing a glimpse into her unspoken feelings. Is there a hidden message in the way that she talks to you? Sign number 10, seeking your attention. When a woman likes you but is trying to keep it under wraps or avoid appearing too forward, she may still find ways to engage your attention subtly, drawing you into her sphere of influence and creating opportunities for connection. This can manifest in various forms, from the way she talks and interacts with you to the activities she engages in when you're around, subtly vying for your attention and creating opportunities for connection. Pay attention to how she behaves in your presence, observing whether she makes an extra effort to engage you, draw you into conversations, and create opportunities for interaction. Does she seem to make more effort to be funny or witty, trying to make you laugh and brighten your mood? Does she tell stories that she knows will interest you, sharing anecdotes and experiences that align with your interests and passions? Perhaps she engages in conversations about topics she knows you're passionate about, showing an interest in your hobbies, interests, and beliefs. These actions are not mere coincidences or random occurrences, they are her ways of drawing your attention and showing interest in what you like, subtly vying for your attention and creating opportunities for connection. Her efforts to grab your attention are nonverbal cues of her feelings, silent signals that convey her interest and desire to connect with you. She's trying to connect with you, to be noticed by you, without making her feelings too obvious, subtly vying for your attention and creating opportunities for interaction. So, the next time you're in the same space, observe her behavior, paying attention to any efforts she makes to engage you, draw you into conversations, and create opportunities for interaction. Is she trying to stand out in your eyes, subtly vying for your attention and creating opportunities for connection? These efforts can be telling signs of her subtle interest, providing a glimpse into her unspoken feelings. Now, remember to pay attention to when she sees you because her looks might be another clue. Sign number 11, extra effort in appearance. This is a telltale sign, a clear indicator that something special is happening. While it's common for people to take care in their appearance, making an effort to look presentable and well-groomed, noticeable changes or enhancements when she knows she'll be seeing you can be particularly significant, revealing her desire to impress you and capture your attention. Observe if there's an uptick in how she dresses, noticing whether she puts more thought and effort into her clothing choices, selecting outfits that are more stylish, flattering, and eye-catching. Does she pay more attention to her hair, trying new styles, adding accessories, or simply ensuring it looks its best? Does she apply makeup more meticulously, enhancing her natural features and creating a more polished and refined look? These efforts are not just about looking good in general or conforming to societal expectations, they're aimed at catching your eye specifically, drawing your attention to her and signaling her desire to impress you. This extra effort in appearance is a form of nonverbal communication, a subtle message that conveys her interest in you and her desire to attract your attention. It's her way of expressing her interest in you, hoping to attract your attention and create a positive impression. It shows that she cares about how you perceive her, that she values your opinion and wants to make a good impression. So, the next time you meet, take a moment to notice any changes in her appearance, paying attention to any extra effort she might have put into her clothing, hair, or makeup. It could be a subtle but clear sign that she's trying to impress you, subtly signaling her interest and desire to capture your attention. She's paying attention to things that you love. Does she use those commonalities? Sign number 12, engaging in shared interests and activities. When a woman likes you but is trying to hide it or avoid appearing too forward, she might subtly align her interests with yours, creating common ground and shared experiences that draw you closer together. This could mean showing up at events or places you frequent, suggesting that she's deliberately positioning herself in your vicinity to increase the chances of encountering you. It could involve talking about topics she knows you're interested in, demonstrating an understanding and appreciation of your passions and beliefs. It might even entail picking up hobbies that you enjoy, showing a willingness to explore new activities and interests that align with yours. Watch for signs of her taking an interest in your world, of showing a genuine curiosity about the things that matter to you. Does she mention a movie you like, referencing a film you've raved about or expressing a desire to see it with you? Does she show up at a community event you're involved in, supporting your efforts and demonstrating an interest in your passions? Has she started to learn about a sport or a hobby you're passionate about, showing a willingness to explore new activities and interests that align with yours? These actions are more than just coincidences or random occurrences, they're deliberate attempts to create common ground and shared experiences, subtly aligning her interests with yours to draw you closer together. This effort to engage in your interests is a strong indicator of attraction, revealing her desire to connect with you on a deeper level and build a foundation of shared experiences and mutual understanding. It shows she's not only interested in being around you but also wants to connect with you on a deeper level, exploring your passions, interests, and beliefs. By understanding and participating in what you love, she's demonstrating a genuine interest in you and your life, signaling her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. So, next time you notice her taking an interest in your activities, consider it a significant sign of her subtle affection, a silent message that conveys her desire to connect with you on a deeper level and build a foundation of shared experiences and mutual understanding. She wants to be a part of your life and create a bond with you. As we conclude our journey through the 12 subtle signs a woman likes you but is trying not to show it, reflect on these subtle cues and consider their presence in your interactions, paying close attention to any patterns or clusters of signs that might indicate a deeper level of interest. Recognizing these signs can be the key to understanding hidden emotions and potential connections, allowing you to decipher the unspoken language of attraction and navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater confidence and insight. Remember, the realm of attraction is a complex and multifaceted landscape, shaped by a myriad of factors and influenced by a wide range of individual differences. These signs are not foolproof guarantees of attraction but rather helpful indicators that can provide valuable insights into a woman's feelings and intentions. Context is key, and it's essential to consider the overall dynamics of your relationship, her personality, and the specific circumstances of each interaction. By understanding the subtle language of attraction, you can become more attuned to the unspoken cues, decipher the hidden messages, and navigate the complexities of human connection with greater confidence and skill. Now I turn it over to you, our viewers. Have you observed any of these signs in someone, either in your own interactions or in the relationships of others? Perhaps you've been the one sending these signals, subtly expressing your interest while trying to avoid appearing too forward. Share your experiences in the comments below, offering your insights, anecdotes, and personal perspectives on the subtle language of attraction. Let's discuss and learn from each other's stories, creating a supportive community where we can unravel the mysteries of human connection together. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it insightful, informative, or simply entertaining. Your engagement helps us create more content that unravels the mysteries of human connection, providing valuable insights into the complexities of human behavior and the subtle dynamics of attraction. Thank you for watching, and keep a keen eye on those subtle signs in your future encounters, paying attention to the unspoken cues and deciphering the hidden messages that reveal the true depths of human emotion. Remember, the language of attraction is a subtle and nuanced art, but with careful observation and thoughtful consideration, you can become fluent in its secret code and unlock the doors to deeper, more meaningful connections. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep connecting with the world around you, and who knows what exciting possibilities await.